If you want to have battles with other competitive Pokemon players in the OU metagame in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, use the code 2022-2021 and connect to the global room to find your battles today. A link to the Pokemon Battle Hub Discord will also be in the description below, so you can battle me and other great content creators. That's all for now, and enjoy the video. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Epic Waffles here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl online battle. This is going to be an OU tier match up against Saad. Link to his channel in the description below. Today's team is pretty similar to the last one. We've got Infernape for Alligator, Staraptor, Rotom, Scizor, and Bastiodon. The only two big changes is Rotom Mo got changed to Rotom Wash, and Bastiodon replaces Donphan because I really want to use Bastiodon. I feel like it'd be really cool. Anyways, good luck to my opponent. He's got a pretty interesting team of Dragonite, Infernape, Wigglytuff, Magnezone, Ludicolo, and Golem. So, yeah, when I look at his team, my initial thoughts are probably going to try to set up with Golem. Golem's the only thing to resist Volt Switch. He's got Dragonite. Dragonite, after setting up, not going to be too fun. But Bastiodon is actually here just for sweepers, because if I learned anything from Feraligatr, having something like Metal Burst is going to be a nice thing to have in the back. So, but he's got a very interesting team. Wigglytuff's definitely a interesting Mon. Not something you normally see. Magnezone, pretty scary. Honestly, Magnezone's probably the big threat here, especially if it's Scarfed. I'm going to probably lead with Rotom, because Rotom can hit everything with Volt Switch, and if he does lead Golem, I do have Hydro Pump. So, yeah. Anyway, good luck to Saad. I have not battled this guy in so long, not since some point early on my channel, Sun and Moon days. So he's actually going to lead with Ludicolo, and I hopefully should be faster. So we are going to go for, he would probably have to be, for him to outspeed, he'd have to be Scarfed. So we're just going to go for a nice safe Volt Switch, and we'll probably go into Scizor so I can threaten it out with a U-turn. I'd say that's a good plan. Because, I mean, alternatively, I could have gone with, he's going to go Giga Drain, which is just fine. Not going to do a horrible amount, just a little bit. He's able to probably get a little bit of that back. And, okay, so he's Life Orb on Ludicolo. So, what I can do is go for U-turn. I didn't take a picture of his team. I keep forgetting to take pictures of teams. Let's see. I think I remember. He had Dragonite, Infernape, Wigglytuff, Ludicolo, Magnezone, and Golem. Okay. So, probably brings Infernape in. We'll just go for a U-turn. Because I can't imagine he'd want to keep Ludicolo in on Scizor. Unless he's running Calx, because he might have Hydro Pump, which would probably hurt a little bit. But I'm going to go for a U-turn, anticipating that he'll want to switch. So big name of the game is take out Magnezone as quickly as I can. Speaking of which, he actually switched into Magnezone, which is just fine. And we are going to go for U-turn, and maybe we can go into Infernape and Overheat. That's what I'm going to think I'm going to do, because he would have to be Scarfed outspeed, which is possible, because I know Magnezones can run Choice Scarf. I'm just going to go for Overheat. I think that's a safe play. I would be surprised if he wanted to stay in, just in case he couldn't kill with, like, Thunderbolt or something. And Infernape does naturally outspeed. So we can fire this nice, spicy Overheat, which I think if provided Magnazone's not Scarf, Infernape outspeeds the majority of his team. He actually is Scarfed. It's gonna. Okay, so he is Scarfed. That's a good thing to. That's a good thing to get from that. That he does have a Scarf Magnazone. So, because otherwise it would most certainly not outspeed Infernape. Good thing he did go for Volt Switch there. And he's going to switch in Ludicolo, and Ludicolo is not going to take too kindly to this Overheat. And he's going to knock out Ludicolo, so critical hit. I don't think the crit matter just because this isn't Infernape. He could easily switch Magnazone back in, and Magnazone could be potentially a problem for this team, because since I know he's Scarf now, I don't have too much that would want to take a hit from us. Like, so he's gonna go Golem here. So Golem is the switch. He has Sturdy, so I can't Grass Knot safely, and I do want to preserve Infernape just because Infernape's pretty fast. So we're just U-turn out, and that will get us pretty low on health, but I do have Grass Knot just in the back. So we could switch in for Alligator, and might just do that. Let's switch in for Alligator, and threaten it out with a potential Waterfall. He's gonna go for Rock Blast, and that does a lot. See, oh man, that's a banded Golem for sure. That's banned for sure. That amount of damage. Just fire off a Waterfall. I could have also fired off an Ice Punch just in case Dragonite comes in. Magnazone is gonna come in. Magnazone will not take kindly to this Waterfall though. It certainly does not. Okay, we're gonna switch in to, because I want to keep for Alligator just in case. Let's switch in Rotom. I'm expecting he goes for Thunderbolt, which would lock him in. And I don't know if I really need Rotom as much anymore. Thunderbolt is gonna do quite a bit. And I'm just gonna go for Hydro Pump. I think Hydro Pump's a safe play, and that should take out Magnazone. That is a huge threat to the team gone. Magnazone would really have done a number to this team. For sure, because it's just a scary, scary Pokemon. So which means that Infernape is actually in a safer position. For the most part, I think just alright, Wigglytuff is gonna come in. So Wigglytuff is a pretty interesting pick here. I'm going to do so. I'm gonna actually sack. So what I'm gonna actually do is sack Rotom, because that will bring a good switch into Bastiodon, who can get rocks set up. And they're gonna set up their own, so I could also switch Scissorin and go for Defog, should I see the need to. But I might just switch in Bastiodon instead. And we'll just keep firing off Hydro Pumps, just because I am gonna. And we do miss our Hydro Pump, which is unfortunate. But Dazzling Gleam should take us out. And we'll just switch Bastiodon in. I don't anticipate Wigglytuff having Focus Blast. If I'm not sure, I could also switch Scissorin. But might have Flamethrower. I'm gonna switch in Bastiodon. A lot of Wigglytuffs don't carry Focus Blast, so I'm not too horribly worried about that. And what we can do is go for Stealth Rock here. I don't think Wigglytuff will have Focus Blast. A lot of them will have, like, Dazzling Gleam, Fire Blast, and Ice Beam. Because if he had Focus Blast, he would definitely go for it. is Fire Blast, which shouldn't do a horrible... That doesn't do anything. Bastiodon is bulky. Bastiodon's a bulky boy. And this is really, really good for us, because that's going to break Dragonite's multi-scale. So, what we can do now is... We have two ways to play around. We can probably go for Rock Blast, because they still have... They do still have Golem. So, they might bring Golem back in. I'm going to Rock Blast anyway. And they're going to stay in and go for Fire Blast, which is going to do a little bit. But we are very bulky. We are actually Careful Nature. This isn't going to do too much. That just hits 3 times, so probably going to go for that, probably going to go for Fire Blast again. I don't have any way of, like, actually, hurting Wigglytuff too much. Very bulk, because we are, Careful Nature on Bastiodon, so we got bulk to spare. Metal Burst probably will actually do more than Rock Blast, quite honestly. So... I might actually switch to try to get an offensive on in to do some damage. They're going to withdraw. That's not good. That does reveal my Metal Burst, which is not good. And they're going to take a little bit from rocks. Not too much, though. But we are going to go for Metal Burst. Which, I mean, that's just a move you give Bastiodon anyway. Just fat teams. So we're going to go for Earthquake, probably. I could bring my Scizor back in. And we could bring Scizor back in. They might go for Earthquake. So I don't want to bring in Infernape. I don't want to hard switch for Alligator in. I think my best course of action is switching in Scizor and either going for Defog or going for U-turn, maybe Bullet Punch. Just because I want to get rocks off my side of the field. And he does have Hammer Arm, and that does a lot. That does a lot. That does a lot of damage. Sorry. So... Okay, so I don't actually... Maybe go for... I think I'll go for Roost. Or he just might go Hammer Arm again. Honestly, getting Chip might be a good thing. So we'll go for Bullet Punch. I don't want to necessarily defog just because that would get rocks off his side of the field as well. And that would also mean that Dragonite... that would technically mean that Dragonite gets its, would have its multi-scale intact. And having that broken is going to be a really nice thing. So let's bring... Let's just bring Infernape back in. I think rocks will probably take me out from this range or come dang close. 2 HP. We live on 2 HP. We're going to go for Grass Knot here. I mean, he might bring in something else, but I don't know. Let's go for Close Combat. Why not? Close Combat is pretty spammable. And even if he brings in something like Wigglytuff, then it's fine, because we hit it with a Life Orb Close Combat. He's going to withdraw. Let's see what he goes into. And he's going to go into his own Infernape. Very, very nice. Just in general, it's just a great Pokemon. And that comes so close to taking it out. I don't think I have any priority on my team anymore, which isn't particularly good. Now, for me to figure out how to deal with his Infernape, let's check speed stats real quick. So we got... Okay, 130. I could bluff Scarf, maybe. I think that's all I can do. Is bluff Scarf on Staraptor. This Brave Bird looking pretty good here. Let's go for Brave Bird. I feel like quick attack is probably a better move, honestly. And I might switch that out for quick attack, just because priority is so good. He's got Flare Blitz, so he's actually going to probably take out Star Raptor, and then in turn take himself out, which is very, very nice, because Infernape is pretty scary. Alright, that's good, because Infernape is just scary in general. So we still got for Alligator and Bastiodon. So we're going to go into for Alligator and go for probably Ice Punch. Is he going to send out Dragonite? We'll take quite a bit from that. We are in the red, so he could probably take us out with a move of his choice. I'm just going to Ice Punch. I think no matter what I do, I Ice Punch here. He's going to go for E-Speed. That's going to take me out. And he probably has Earthquake as his last move, so I do think this is game. But this was a very good match. He does actually have Life Orb, so maybe he wasn't multi-scale. I think he has Earth. I'd be surprised if he didn't have Earthquake. But this was a very good match. Probably not going to win this one because most Dragonites carry Earthquake. He either has that or Fire Punch. I go for Metal Burst regardless of what happens, but I think he can just take me out with... He has Waterfall, so... We do live on 4 HP. We do get this Metal Burst off, but... we won't be able to beat out whatever his other Pokemon are, but... This was a very good game. This was a very good game up against Saad. Shame that we don't win this game, but that's completely fine. I think we played that well. But he did have, he did have scary Pokemon for sure. So he's gonna bring Golem in. Golem is definitely faster than Bastiodon. We're gonna Rock Blast anyway, but he's definitely faster. So that's gonna be a game. But it was a very good game. I really enjoyed it. So. GG's to Saad. Check out his channel in the description. He does a lot of Pokemon as well. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe one day we'll win a battle. Alright, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.